Hi guys, and welcome to my latest video. It's another day and it's another haul. It just seems like I'm getting quite lucky at the moment, turning up at the places at the right time, and I have made a really good contact locally, which I'll be kind of sad to see go when I move up north. But while I'm down here, I'm definitely going to make hay while the sun shines and visit as often as possible and get as much stuff as possible. And I'll probably still make efforts to pop down every now and then when I do move, if I come down for a weekend or something, I don't know. But anyway, I spent another £20 today and I got a bunch of really awesome stuff for that money. I mean, I'm gonna just go through a few bits and pieces, some really interesting bits. First of all, I got some regular stuff. This is a PSP console, original one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be working. I've not actually checked it. It's still got like a World Series of Poker game inside there, which is great. Oops, sorry, press the button there. So it's got one in there, and it came with its original mains adapter as well. And I've got another one as well here. So that alone, well, that's got no games in it. They're in really good condition. These alone will cover my cost by a country mile, really. So I got both of those PSPs. Whoops. Hopefully they're all working and whatnot. I'll check them later. Now, this is quite an interesting bit. I got this in a job lot of stuff that I picked up, and today it was amongst all of the stuff I didn't even know it was there. But this is a fast stick glue pen. It's been used, but it's got its original instructions. It's just a cool looking bit of kit. It's like a original glue pen, and it's made in England. It says not too messy to the fingers on one side and can't leak on the other. Really nice item. I think that will definitely go, probably not for much money, maybe up to a tenner, but still worth it. Now, onto my first item that I'm really interested and excited about. I actually picked up a bag of shoes for a tenner. Some really nice vintage shoes in there, which I will show you. And in amongst that was this shoehorn. Now, it's just a shoehorn. However, when you look at it, it does actually have a label which says "Real Horn Made in Kendal." And then when you look at it even more closely, on this side here, whoops. Okay, on this side here, you actually can see it says John Lobb, which is a very good sign. Joe selling for pennies, reselling for pennies, mentioned this on this brand, I think, on one of the groups. I'm not sure. I may be wrong. But John Lobb is a very exclusive brand. It's not something you'd see very often. And I looked on the website for this particular item, and I did see a very kind of poor quality photo on their website for these, but it's the kind of item, again, like with all of their items, they say contact us for further details. So it's a real bone John Lobb shoehorn. I'm guessing it's not going to be worth a ton of money, but regular real bone shoehorns tend to fetch about a tenner. This is a John Lobb one, like I said, and I would probably want to ask a fair bit more. I still would love to get a price for what they sell them new for. It's a lovely shoehorn, really. You can just tell it's quality, and when I saw that name etched in ever so, it's difficult to catch there, but that was in amongst the shoes, and I was like really chuffed to find that. Okay, now this is really cool as well. It's a photograph of the 1953 Catford Bridge Rugby Football Club. It's just an interesting photograph. I just think it's cool. You can see all these guys with their cool 50s hairdos. Apart from the guy holding the rugby ball, he obviously can't have a great hairdo. But just a cool photograph. Someone from the area may be interested, because I don't think this club is going anymore. But I got that as well. That was part of it. Now, I'm going to show you some shoes now, which came in the bag of shoes, and I'm pretty happy with what I picked up. They're a bit dusty, but they're very good condition. These are vintage Desborough shoes made in Britain. You can see they're in very good condition. They've got these like metal pieces on the heel and on the toe as well, so they'll make like a quite a noise, I'm guessing, when walked in. But you can see that there's very little wear on them. The stitching is mint. They're a bit dusty, that's all. They're in awesome condition. Nice vintage shoes. So I've got a couple of pairs of those. And I've also got a few pairs of this brand, which is Finer by Horns. So they're a bit dusty, but they're in really good condition. And I've got a few pairs of those. We've got them in like a nice brown color as well. So pretty cool. So I mean, just showing you a few of those. I mean, in total, I've got like 9 pairs of shoes down there. So I'm not going to go through all of them, but yeah, there's a lot of shoes for a tenner. It's a bargain, especially when you consider the John Lobb brand real horn shoe horn. So that is awesome stuff. So very happy with those. Now I'm going to keep this video quite short because I'm going to be going out again looking for more stuff, because you know when you get on that kind of buzz, and plus I have to go out soon anyway. But here's a cool little find as well. A Go Jet Save, #1 to the US and Canada, vintage 70s travel carry bag. I've seen one of these go for a tenner plus postage. Someone took an offer, but I don't think I'd take an offer. It's in really good condition. Really cool. It's very 70s, 80s. I'm sure that will go well. And now on to a couple of really interesting pieces. These are really awesome. I've not seen something like this before myself. And these are vintage satchels. Now, they've got a chainy lock mechanism on them. You can see they're very worn, they're quite old. But the thing that interests me is you can see there you have got Elizabeth II there, where it says ER2 and the Queen's crown. So that's been punched in to the leather there. Really awesome quality. So these look like these may have been like old government type satchel type thing, a government ministers or an aide to a minister or something along those lines anyway. So I've got one of those in brown, quite worn, and there's one here which is in a bit better condition. Maybe it's a bit newer, it's in black, and it's got like a little card holder. Got an old card in there as well, so that's really cool. And you can see the logo very clearly there on that one. It's kind of printed on that one, whereas on the other one it's like embossed in. But they're in good condition considering how old they potentially are. They do look pretty old, but I'm very excited to find those. So I'm pretty sure that is it in terms of my finds that I wanted to share with you guys. But yeah, really good. It just shows that if you go out there enough times, I mean, guys, I know I'm posting, this is my second really good haul in 2 days. However, there are also days, sometimes weeks, where you can be going to the boot fair, sorry, not the boot fair, but the charity shops, and there's nothing there. Even if you make contact and you've got a good area to go to or a good place to go to that looks after you, they may not get anything good in either, and that has happened. I've been day after day to the point where I'm thinking, is it worth visiting? It's costing me fuel to travel here all the time, and I'm walking away with nothing or barely anything. But that's the nature of the game, and you've got to keep motivated and keep visiting. Just because there was nothing there yesterday doesn't mean there'll be nothing again today, or just because there was nothing there in the morning doesn't mean there's going to be nothing there in the afternoon. I mean, if it's close enough, make multiple visits, because sometimes some of my best finds have been going back to the same place at a later point in the day and finding stuff. So you cannot discount the power of consistency. So anyway, guys, I thought I would share that little haul with you. I've got a lot to go through. Like I said, all of that stuff was basically like 20 quid. A couple of PSPs, 10 pairs of awesome vintage quality shoes, shoe horn, the satchels, the cool rugby photo as well. So I'm very happy. I've got a lot more stuff now to list, and I'll be going out again hopefully this afternoon and maybe picking up some more. You never know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.